Hey guys, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and we have some exciting news today. We are adding a site, Jet.com. I'm sure if you're online, you've heard of Jet. They are a new site that wants to compete with Amazon.com, and they are allowing third-party vendors now, but I think they're being pretty restrictive. So if you're looking for a new website to sell on, Jet might be your solution. Now, a few things to note about Jet. They often will price match or beat the price on Amazon. So I'm just going to jet.com, just their random toy section. And I haven't played around too much with this, but I can see here that they allow 24 items at a time on a page. So I'm going to run it and see what we come up with. Now, while this is running, I'm going to tell you some details about Jet. Cool thing is they have a few features where you put multiple items in your cart and you actually save more money. We also have a feature on here that will, they're often price matching Amazon and any other website. So one cool thing about it is you're going to notice that some of the prices will be exactly the same as Amazon. So if you're doing Amazon to Amazon flips, one thing you might want to try is to go to Jet, find the same product, and if they're price matching it, just order it from Jet. That way you do not have to worry about the conflict of having an item that you purchased on your buyer account on Amazon and you're reselling it later. You know, you don't want to run into trouble with them saying that you're flipping items, especially if you have a Prime account. Once you sign up for this, you get free shipping over 35 bucks anyways. So you order what you need and you resell on Amazon. You don't have to worry about having multiple Amazon accounts and accidentally ordering something on the wrong account, being blocked or anything like that. So since we're here, see it's 24 per page. Let me just get rid of this real quick and see what happens. I'm going to go to positive ROI items. And here, I'm only going to run one page today, and whatever comes out of this comes out of it. So here we are on Amazon. We see it's a Play-Doh Super Tools. Let's make sure everything matches up here, and I'm going to go to Jet and see if it matches. Looks like this is going to match. Play-Doh Super Tools, 3 things, and there's the Play-Doh Super Tools, 3 things. Now, whenever I actually look a little closer, I see that there's no FBA seller on this product. The boxes look exactly the same, and this item is 9,800 in rank. Whenever I scroll down here, I look at my size always. Looks like it's going to be a pretty light item to ship. It's only 16 ounces. The dimensions seem to be like it's not oversized. Whenever I look at my average customer reviews, I see there's 28 and we're averaging 4.3, which means everything is pretty good. A couple people left negatives, but most people are positive, looks like. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so whenever we actually look at the margin on this bad boy, it looks like it's 9.74 on Jet. But one thing they're offering today that you might realize here is that if your first purchase over 35 bucks, you get 10 bucks back. So what I would do to make this a good purchase, since it's a little bit more expensive as we look here, it's a little bit cheaper at Toys R Us, but it looks like there's 2 different models, so that's not exactly matching. So whenever we see it here, we're getting 10 bucks off of 35. We're going to have to put in 4 in our cart, I believe, so that we can get, plus we get an extra, 316. That's the extra money I'm talking about. The more you put in your cart, the better deal you get. So here we're going to put 4 in our cart just so that we can get the extra money off. And I just want to see what it looks like whenever we add it. Now, one thing we want to do is, since we're getting more money off everything that we add to the cart, what we would do is add as many items as we can so that we get as big a discount as we can. So if I was going to purchase this, I'd put 10 bucks off in the cart. Oh, 10 bucks now. And I would apply that. So when I do my math, I'm getting 4 of these Play-Doh Super Tools. And let me get out the calculator real quick. So I'm getting 4 of these little Super Tools. Instead of it being $9.74 like it originally said, after I add my 10 bucks now, after I add my total savings, I'm getting 4 for $25.80. Now, whenever I look at this, we are talking about $6 and about 25 cents each. So I'm going $6.25, and when I go to Amazon, I would probably price this over the lowest person right here at 15. Maybe you can grab the buy box at closer to, let's see, just launched. You're pretty good. September 25th. Okay, yeah, I'd price this probably at 17 or 18 bucks. So let's just assume we're going to price it at 17. And let me pull up the Amazon FBA calculator. Pull that up real quick. Oh, I think I did the wrong one. Amazon Revenue Calculator. And here we're going to do, I forgot to get the ASIN. So I'm going to go back and get the ASIN. You'll probably be a little faster on each item and be able to make these purchases faster than I am right now. But I would probably go with $16.99, $17, and then I'll do my calculation. So for this item, I would pay about $6.25, $6.25. I'm just putting my cost right here just so I can get kind of an estimate on how much I'm going to get net payout on this bad boy. So it looks like on this item I'm going to pay about $6.25. Now I didn't use a calculator, so don't yell at me if I'm a few cents off. And my marginal impact means after all is said and done, I'm going to make $4.51. Now since this item is ranked pretty well, it's ranked at about 9,000 in toys, I might go a little higher and see if I can still grab the buy box maybe at $18.99 if I want to get a little bit closer to 100% ROI. But I'm not sure at what point I would take the buy box from the from that person at about 15. So I'm going to be conservative and say I'm going to sell it for $19.99, or sorry, $16.99. Okay, let's go back to the item. Okay, few tips, pointers. Always check your customer reviews. Make sure there's not a whole bunch of negatives. This one has a good amount of negatives, good amount of positives. It's about average, but for whatever reason, it averages out to 4.3. So as long as you don't get anything under 3, you don't have to worry about all the extra returns and all those types of things. Look at your competition. Looking here, there's no FBA sellers, so I can price a little bit higher generally and still grab the buy box as long as I'm FBA. Another thing, want to scroll down, look at your dimensions, make sure the item is not oversized. Some of the times it might, if there's no size, if the item has never been sent to FBA, it's going to ask you for dimensions here. And as you can see, sometimes the product dimensions are different because here the seller might have input this information. And then when someone actually sent it to the fulfillment center, some of the times they will get a different size right here. But this item is not oversized. And your unit weight might also change. So always run it through the FBA calculator, make sure. Now, if the rank is high, you might want to do a title search. Just copy the title from Jet. Let's see if it's the same. And paste it and see if there's multiple matches. With this item being such a low rank, even if there is multiple matches, this is either most likely going to be the best listing for it just because the rank is so low. So I think that's all we have. I wanted to show you the new website, jet.com. I went over a few things on how you can really save some money using the 10 bucks now code, which I'm not sure how long this will be active. Plus, the more things you put in the cart, the more you save. So I would not just buy this one item. I would go through jet.com, find 100 items if possible, and your savings just keeps getting bigger as you go. So it's really going to save you some money. And here you can waive free returns, which means you can't return the item, but you save a little bit of money. So if you're a person and you've ordered from Jet and you know that the item's going to arrive on time, I would get a few shipments before I remove the free returns, because some stores do not ship things as well as others, and since I have not used Jet too much, I would leave it there and then maybe a little later. Thank you very much. Have a great day. This is using OAXRAY on jet.com.